You ready for me to define some deep facts? Let me take you to the depths of the whales of the stretch marks of the sand. So now you understand the lands of Sunland, Sutherland. See what I'm teaching you? It's too deep for them, dog. That's why they gotta stalk me 24/7. I can't even rest in peace, dog. When I'm resting, they're busy trying to manipulate dreams, trying to control what I'm thinking. I mean, come on, dog. You all are pigmentation. Now let me break it down. You see, that same Adam pick that you all been worshiping, like you worship these dead presidents of money, break that down to the Adam's apple of the apple in the pig's mouth. You see why I got a setter tatted on my arm? Huh? See that? Look at the moonshine, dog. See the moonshine showing you, dog? Huh? That's why I got a setter tatted there to remind you. Ivy is tatted on my back to remind that swine. Dawn is tatted on my paws. This is why I keep Dawn far away from here, dog. Feel me? That's the heart. I keep my Dawn far away from this bullshit, dog. Ivy's the dragons of the wings on my back. Huh? You understanding? You see where our setter? You see our setter, then you know you see our Feeny. You see our Feeny right there? Huh? So they all tatted on me. All that's tatted on me is goddesses. All come from the sands of the land. Now let's break down the real part of why you all go by pigmentation. You see what the swine did going in pine, showing in you that you went down in the pine because the pigs play in the mud. Think about it. Swine told you about an Adam's apple. You see that the apple goes in the pig mouth of Miss Piggy, right? Thinks it's a man, but actually it's a damn girl. You feel me, dog? Man looks, born with a puss. Break that swine down as going into pine to ask yourself, why do you all go by an Amen amendment that you got pigmentation of a nation? Why do you have pigmentation skin? Ask yourself, why when you so-called die, right, as they're telling you, they told you that you're going to rest. So how did you come in with dye? Dye came from dyeing your hair. Who's the only one that got that hair of a wig problem that's always worshiping that wig hair, right? That's where the dye coming, because you dyed your hair to be blonde, right? You ain't born naturally like that. You dyed your hair. That's where the dye came from. You were all resting, right? They went into as vampires. You were resting in a pine box. It's a vampire statement. Think of it. Where does the vampire rest? Not inside of a coffin? Of the pine tree box? Simple city. Go down in the muddy waters now. You see how the pig is always playing in the water? You see what the pigs were saying? That you all came from the pines of the swine, turning waters into wine, making them fine like wine, making dead men into women. Right? Makes sense? Think of it now. When the pig swine is going in the so-called as the grapevine, you heard it through the grapevine. You see how I walk on the grapes and I cross grapes and I turn grapes into wine. That's where you got that from. It wasn't no, I walked on water and turned waters into wine. No, that all came from the parte of the seas of goddesses. That was the virginity. The only thing that I walked on and I crushed was grapes. And I turned grapes into wine. Can I get an A, Dow? Huh? You see how simple that is? You all say I was walking on water. The only one that could walk on water is if you got on jet skis, my friend. You can ski on the water, or if the water is frozen, which the seas cannot get frozen. That's a lake mentality. You see we all got that so-called of a catfish? Huh? That's a river. Only the river gets frozen, then you see them so-called skating on ice. You can't do that on the seas, because seas do not freeze, dog. Huh? The only way the seas can freeze is I create the seas to freeze. Ain't no one else could either freeze no seas. The seas will never freeze, dog. So that freeze mentality came from a lake mentality. You see what I'm saying now? Huh? Now break it down now. Keep going down in the swine as the pigs been playing in the muddy waters. Why does the pig play in the muddy waters? Telling you all where you came from with your amen amendments of ape men, ass men, cavemen. Cavemen is an understatement. The same way like you say, a whole nation under God, that's an underground statement. Underground means under God, because in ground, you see G-O-D. You feel me now, dog? Huh? You can't come to me with bullshit. I will break down your bullshit. The same way you see as I break shit down, I am the demolition. I destruction your bullshit of Sodom and Gomorrah. And this is how I always destroy you, with your lies. All I gotta do is come and baptize you and take you from the lies and part the seas. When I part the seas, as you see the sands, I part the lies from the truth. Now you know the truth. You see how I set you free? Look what I just did. I just parted the whole sea, put it apart. It's like how I put a part in my hair. You remember when I cut my hair? Always put a part, right? That's how you came with part the seas. Well, I just part your memories of your so-called temple, and I just set you free. Free is when you got created. You came out the waters of the sea. This is why the seas cannot freeze. If the seas were able to freeze, you see where they get that mentality of babies frozen? Huh? Babies frozen. Break that down. Because they were taking your sperm and freezing it, and then they insert it. They were going in the grave, taking out the... You think, dog, listen, I am the Dr. Dragon. I will break and define your bullshit down. You see how you motherfuckers came with your frozen yogurt? Huh? Because they were freezing the sperm as you see them do. You cannot freeze any seas. What they did is they froze the sperm. That's why it got sperm donation. When you go donate your sperm, they put it in a freeze. That's where you get the freeze from. Brother, freeze, boy. You feel me, dog? Then they reinsert you back into the seas for you to get created, to come out to say you were born again. Huh? You see what they're doing, dog? You cannot define my creations, dog. What I created, you cannot make. How you going to make on top of what I already created? Told you, anything you claim that you made and you invented, I already created that above and beyond your bullshit, dog. Huh? You see what the swine been telling you? Now break down the Adam's apple of the apple in the pig's mouth, and you all talking about the Adam's ribs? That's fucking pork chops. You're going to the stores buying pork chops, calling it ribs. You feel me, dog? Come on, dog. You motherfuckers are... You need to overstand yourselves, dog. Huh? How you gonna go by an Adam's ribs when I keep telling you that ribs is my sperm? That remains is my sperm. My sperm burns. Huh? Y'all don't get the subliminals. Sure, I got the same shit I've been singing to you. I gotta break it down now so you can hear what I'm saying without the music. Because when I put it on the track, you busy dancing to, yo, that shit is hot, dog. But you're not listening to what I'm saying. So when I part the seas as remove the music and give it to you raw without the music. You see how you're listening to me now? Huh? You see how y'all came talking about turning damn swine pine into wine? I was crushing grapes, turn grapes into fucking wine. So come out of that bullshit, dog. These niggas, the pigs been telling you came from underground. Why you think the pigs are pig skin? Why you got pigmentation, dog? Huh? Because y'all are the damn pigs, dog. This is too simple, man. You know what I mean? Psst, grow the fuck up like them trees. You see why you plant yourself? As when you die, you plant yourself back in the muddy waters to be born again. The tree's been telling you, hey, once you put the seed in the ground, here comes the tree growing. Growing. Who is trying to own you motherfuckers, dog? You see how it comes back to these two motherfuckers, dog? And that's what the two of them did. Two of them, dog, because it takes two. That's why I call the terrible twos, dog. Because these two childish motherfuckers don't know how to fucking grow the fuck up. You feel me, dog? You don't know what I'm talking about? Old fucking 68 and 75. The two of them, dog. Huh? Old trumpet, bitch-ass nigga. Huh? And old Harpo, color purple, Michael Foster. You're just jealous because you and your money of Gayle King, you could be the richest, the billionaire. I don't give a fuck. Your money can't buy this anaconda. You can't buy my love. And that's why you try to, let's keep him in poverty. Watch him 24/7. Anything he do, let's try to hold him down. But you know anything that I do, you can't stop me. Huh? Because you can't. I am ne pas touché. You can't touch me, dog. Can't touch this. Ne pas touché. Understand the French? Huh? I am ne pas touché. You can't touch this, dog. Huh? You want to manipulate shit, watch me. Let's keep him in poverty. You think trying to keep me in poverty? Poverty is an understanding. You feel me, dog? That's a mentality. I was created way beyond on the beatum, dog. You know what I mean? Ain't no more poverty than that, dog. You feel me? So if you could come out of the beatum and survive out the beatum, those from the beatum know what I'm talking about, then they cannot put you in poverty, dog. All the bullshit, come on, dog. All this shit right here, this is paradise compared to coming from the beatum. And those from the beatum, you know what I'm talking about, dog. You know what I'm talking about, dog? So you can't tell me the beatum, that's an old graveyard. I've been there when the beatum was a graveyard. Before the concretes and all the houses were built, because I was the one creating those huts. You feel me, dog? So that y'all can have somewhere to live. But those huts were created out of concrete. To remind you, you came from the dirt to concrete because I was there when it was all dirt, graveyard dirt. Then the concrete of the huts came in. I ain't talking bullshit, because now y'all sitting there like, oh shit, so that's right. Me and my boots, I started building, because look where y'all were living in. Those were shacks of shantytown, wooden houses. One little breeze came, just like the little pigs talking about they building houses out of wood, right? That's where the shit started, dog. Because y'all were building shit first. Y'all went for mud huts, right? Then you went to the damn fucking cutting down zinc. You feel? We call it galvanage, right? You was building houses off of that zinc. You feel me, dog? Then y'all went to the woods. But any little hurricane come, it will blow them shits down. Any sort of rain or anything like that, it will blow it down. So what did I do? I created out of concrete. And that's where they came up with the bullshit. They were watching me, the wolf, whoop, building all the shit as they claim building. I was creating shit from pyramids, dog. Huh? Started from the sands of the seas of the waters. You know what I mean? Way before you came with your muddy waters of building huts, dog. You feel me? Those huts were muddy waters, dog. I created the pyramids of seas on the sand, dog. Feel me? So they can't come with nothing to tell me nothing, dog. Feel me? You are not relevant to me. Y'all are irrelevant to me. You understanding now? Y'all better bow down, dog.